Hey everyone, this is Ronan, the Nighttime Entrepreneur. First of all, I just want to apologize for not posting very much over the last couple of weeks. It's been a very busy time. But in today's video, I'm going to share with you 3 top tips for contacting overseas suppliers. So, tip number 1 is to take note of the time difference between you and China or India. A lot of the suppliers on Alibaba are in China and India, so there's no need to load them up with a lot of emails. Don't assume that they're unresponsive. They just might not be in the office at the time that you are emailing them. My second tip is to always approach your Alibaba supplier like a somewhat large or professional type of company. You need to give them a good introduction as to who you are, or a link to your website if you have one for the products you're trying to source, and also let them know things like you're going to want to get a quick sample from them to check it out. And maybe the first order could be about 1,000 pieces or less, and then you're going to scale up in future once you're happy with the product. My tip number 3 is to approach all of your suppliers in a very similar manner to each other. This is so that when you send them the one email template, you can gauge the quality of their responses and see how interested they actually are in supplying to you. And this is so you can also have all of your questions answered. If you ask 5 questions, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and send it to everyone, you should get the 5 answers back, and you can put them up against each other then. My bonus tip today is regarding 3 things. One of them is gold supplier status, the second one is trade assurance, and the third one is assessed seller. Alright, so if you follow me over to Alibaba.com, what I can do is show you what I mean when I say gold supplier, trade assurance, and assessed sellers. So I'm going to just source a quick product here. You can watch me source it, but I pretty much know what it is already. I'm going to search for a garlic press, which I just searched a while ago. The reason I would put this out on YouTube and show you the product is because this is one of the most saturated niches on Amazon worldwide. So if you're going to start in the garlic press market, it can be extremely difficult, so that's why I think it's safe enough to put out on one of the YouTube videos. Perfect. So as you can see here, there's numerous types of garlic presses and all of this kind of stuff. There's 14,851 products that pop up when you type in garlic press. Now we're going to look for the bog standard supplier, so we're going to click on gold supplier. And just watch the view count of products. Once I click this, it should go down slightly. So it went to about 14,801. So the vast majority of them are actually gold suppliers. About 50 of them aren't. Perfect. Trade assurance. You can read up all about that on Alibaba. It's definitely a nice to have when you're purchasing products. So just watch exactly what happens to the view count once I filter by trade assurance. Boom, so that went down a good bit. About 9,910 suppliers now have trade assurance. And the final thing is an assessed seller. So what this means is that they've been assessed by Alibaba on site. So Alibaba have actually gone on site and checked out that everything's alright with this supplier. Now I click this one and it goes from 9,000 all the way down to 1,200. So these are the best of the best. So you're after getting rid of about 13,000 or so suppliers that aren't assessed by Alibaba, or don't have trade insurance, or aren't even gold suppliers. So this is what I recommend you do every time you're sourcing a product. Tick these 3 boxes and you'll ensure that you're speaking to the best of the best when you do decide to go ahead and talk to them. Here's a quick no-no when you're contacting your potential suppliers. Don't start a relationship with one sentence just demanding a quote. Always send a nice template. Always send a good long introduction as to who you are and what your intentions are. And there's another bonus for you today. You can download the introduction email that I sent to my suppliers. There should be a link in the description. And you probably know what I'm going to say to you next. If this video helped you out, fantastic. If you'd like to see more, please do subscribe. Just head on over to youtube.com, search for the Nighttime Entrepreneur, and then click this little subscribe button and subscribe to the channel. Thanks.